All right.
But we will see what happens in this matchup here. We're just waiting. Right? I
I'm
guess we
gonna take a
lost somebody.
guess. I'm gonna say that the that Sacrilege will not be taking a mobile and a galleon. I'm gonna
Versus the
put that out
lumberfish.
there.
I mean, I
No,
don't know.
on this map. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I know, but I don't know. it's,
I'm crazy enough to take a galleon on this map, but not a mobile.
I would say that a mobile is probably not the best choice.
You'll hit one crane and go, "What have I done?"
But I mean, I guess if you can stay high enough. Although if you're staying high enough, then that lumberjack is right in your face. Yeah, it's a very sticky situation.
It's one of those things where it's like it's better not to try to force it.
Oh, and it looks like Lewis's internet cut out, so they do have to uh, bring in another player. So that's what's going on right now. That's why we're taking a little bit longer to get this last spot filled up. Lewis, of course, was being one of the other captains for the Ryder team. So we'll see if that throws a little bit of a wrench into the Riders situation here. Of course, as we have said time and time before, you know, technology is the vehicle of esports, and technology tends to break at times. So these types of
No,
things do happen,
not at
especially.
times. It breaks whenever you don't want it to.
Yeah, pretty much.
It never breaks when when you're sleeping and it's like it breaks and then you never notice it. It never does that. It's always right there.
Yep. Well, I mean, you gotta be. It's gotta be working before it can break first. I think it's gotta be being used, and then it can really screw you over. It knows. It knows.
It hungers. It
Any
hungers for your
any
tears.
self-respecting IT person tell you that computers know when they're around, and then they can start working once again.
Oh yeah.
That's how things work. That is the way of the world.
You gotta have the magic touch. Imagine.
Yep. You just got to go over there and be like, "Hey, I'm looking at you, computer," and it starts working. All right, we do get a sub in here for the Ryder team, and so hopefully we'll get started in this match number 2 between the Riders and Sky Bible Adventure Club. Hopefully I shouldn't say hopefully. I should say hopefully we get a good match here. SAC team does need to win this to send it
Looks like we're
to a
gonna
game
see
number
the
3.
Amadeus coming back and the broken submarine.
Yeah, that makes a whole lot more sense now. We'll see if the friendfish stays as the lumberfish.
Yeah, that's throwing me off. I know that Muse won with it,
Yep, and it can
but
do really good against the junker.
that was against double junker, wasn't it? Clamor had double junker, if I remember
Yes,
correctly. Yeah,
yes.
so that was actually a decent play. This one they got a pure two. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, they have
I
they have
like.
changed it to a blender.
Did they?
Yep, they have changed the friendfish to a
Uh,
blender, which
Good.
I like significantly more than if it stayed with a lumber.
Yeah, you've got the blender against the junker and a junker against a pura, which a junker and a pura head on together depending on how it goes. It usually favors the junker, I think, a little bit more.
We are just waiting for some final readies to get on up here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if the Riders can pull this out, or if Sacrilege will send us into a map number 3. What would be our third map? It looks like it would be Northern Fjords.
Oh,
So that would go back, I would assume, to
Populas.
a lot of mobs.
Yeah.
But in this case, we're going to get some close and dirty action here, as we're going to get a lot of brawling in our Paired and Rumble match. Finally, all the captains are ready.
Let us go. Let us go.
And we're going to
Hype
get
train.
loaded in to one of... I love the look of this map. Hopefully I don't crash out here. And there we go. Finally
Yeah,
connecting.
it's been doing this to me too. So
Yeah, usually I don't have any problems with it. A lot of people complain about loading issues, and I've almost never had it. But
I just
maybe
have to
it's
wait.
maybe it's my decent internet connection. Maybe it's the fact that I'm running game off of an SSD. So, uh, hopefully I do well at least. Regardless, let's go to a quick rundown of ships on the Sacrilege side. Roman car captaining the Amadeus. It's got a Hades Artemis on this side with an Artemis up front and a Gap mortar on the other. And on the Broken Submarine, we've got Midian with that Gatling mortar up front and the flamethrower flare gun on the side. That is, of course, Mr. Lambert's Pyramidion. What's going on the blue side, Zill?
Well, on the rider side, we have the Friend Fish, piloted by Dementio, that lovely heavy carronade up front, with a flamer and a banshee on his sides. And then for the Dictatorship, piloted by Fred V, we have an Artemis, Hades, Artemis, and Gatling mortar. So your standard junker logo.
Yep, so we have mirror junkers on both sides. And we've got a little bit of difference between the Friend Fish and the Broken Submarine, and we'll see which one of those choices come out better. And these teams definitely see each other regardless of spots.
Yeah.
Now, Friend Fish probably hasn't been spotted. If they were looking very carefully, maybe.
He's doing smart though. Blenderfish does very well down low. And Dictatorship
now he's going to rise out of the clouds. And
Dictatorship definitely got the jump on Amadeus. Amadeus is not looking good for wear, and that.
And they are getting that heavy carronade on here, but Amadeus is actually going to fall down on the other side of this building. But he's on top of a building. Will he smack down into here?
I don't know, but in the meantime,
just
Broken
barely managed to
Submarine
get
looks
through.
like he's interested to put some shots into the Friend Fish.
Yep, that's definitely what the Broken Submarine's going to have to do this game. Amadeus losing his balloon there.
So yeah, he's going to be kind of.
But should be able to get this back up, I think.
Right now, Broken Submarine going to start taking the focus now, and this engagement's definitely going in the way of the Ryders right now.
Yeah, they definitely have the better positioning, better setup here. The Broken Submarine and Amadeus are not in a good...
Amadeus is really low. His balloon's hurt. It's not helping him at all.
And they bumped against the bridge here for a tiny bit. The Broken Submarine and Amadeus are kind of in a tight position, and it's hard for them to move in and out of cover. And Amadeus does not want to get on top of this set of buildings here for fear of losing his balloon and getting terrain damage done almost immediately.
Yep, so we've got the Friend Fish. Looks like he's taking a bit too much focus. He's going to hide behind this building here. Dictatorship, just putting on the pressure, keeping them low, keeping them definitely under pressure. And
unfortunately, they're missing with like all of their Hades shots, which it's just that's painful.
Amadeus isn't.
Yeah, neither of these teams just managing to hit with basically any of these. Few of the Artemis shots are hitting, yes, but the Artemis can only do so much. You really need that, or really want that Hades to start connecting to. And so far, basically all of it has gone under. And it's not an easy gun to use. I fully understand that.
Friend Fish going low again.
But you always hope. Now, Broken Submarine is definitely looking out for the Friend Fish. It's really... Broken Submarine, I think, is going to be mostly here to stop the Friend Fish from doing what it is doing. And Friend Fish actually bounces against the side of this building and has to turn back around.
Yeah, that's a bad engagement for Friend Fish. He needs to move on out there.
And the Friend Fish losing his armor.
Yes, he will.
Will he take any permanent damage?
He will
just
take
a little
some
bit
perma. Yeah, that's okay.
Backing up, but careful! It backs up right into this building. Let's Broken Submarine keep arc, but they just out of range
out his
of that
main
Gatling.
engine too, which is going to be a pain to repair for Goldfish. Lots of fire going in on the Broken Submarine now. This range differential, Dictatorship needs to move in.
Yeah, Friend Fish almost got into range once in that engagement, but just happened to clip the side of the building.
This is not going to be good for Friend Fish if he keeps going around this
Broken
corner.
Submarine
Submarine is
turning right on him.
It's caught wind.
Unless he can get the balloon. He does get the balloon down, which is not something you can always do with a single clip of the carronade on a Friend Fish.
Yeah, very good, because he is going to just bypass. He's going to break it, and he's going to bypass, and he's going to start looking at Amadeus, which the Dictatorship can also start focusing on.
Yeah, but unfortunately, all he's doing at this point is just turning his flamer side, and that's not going to do as much. You really want it to start getting that carronade into him.
What isn't broken is on fire on the Amadeus, so
yeah,
balloon is gone. Broken Submarine's still low. It's taking him a long time to get back up.
They finally do, but
Hull's
armor
going down,
and balloon
Amadeus.
are down and full-on damage coming
But
out
Broken Submarine's gonna come back into this fight, and he's going.
Oh, Friendfish is gonna get
Hey.
absolutely obliterated here, and but they just get over them. Oh, Friendfish doesn't take the final damage, and they pop the Broken Submarine's balloon at the same time. That is horrible there for Broken Submarine. They're gonna
and Dictatorship is finally moving in now with the Gat Mortar, and this I think is gonna start spelling the end of Amadeus.
But Amadeus is trying to take out the Friendfish.
He's gonna try to go for the kill on the friend.
Coming back on up as well, and not able to get it, and Amadeus goes down.
But a double kill.
Yep, I figured that much would happen. Dictatorship on the unfortunately missing almost all of that Gatling fire, and they've had a really good chance to just lay into the Broken Submarine, but so much of that Gatling fire missing, and now Broken Submarine having its way with Dictatorship, but still taking a lot of damage. And Amadeus has respawned here. Dictatorship's on a tight clock. If he wants to take out the Broken Submarine, he has to do it quick, because otherwise he's gonna die here to this 2v1. Broken Submarine coming in. Armor is down on Broken Submarine. Will he get the mortar shots to connect? And yes, he does.
Will grab that kill, and now he needs to.
Yep. Well, we'll see if he can get out of this.
Friendfish, though, barreling in, needs to be very careful of Dictator. Dictator.
Amadeus is along the side here. Now Dictatorship falls down. Armor.
He's gonna go. Friendship now in a horrible spot.
No, but he's actually getting. If he can pop balloons right now and get the Amadeus down into the building, maybe.
Yeah, there you go.
No, Broken Submarine's gonna come right on up behind him.
Yeah. He doesn't. He didn't realize
crossing the
that
streams
he was
here.
there, and now he's not. No momentum. Mortars.
And mortars raining in, but missing. Almost all of those mortars missing below him.
Look at that! Wow.
But I'm not sure if he's still going to be able to get out of this 2v1 situation.
Will chase him.
And armor down once more. Mortars coming in, and just not able to get him once more.
Dictatorship is right.
And Broken Submarine smacks against the building, throwing off arcs. Allows a little bit of retreat for Friendfish, and now Dictatorship is right back in here.
And Friendship left on absolutely nothing.
Yeah, he's got all sorts of fires going. Well, actually, it's only the Banshee looks like it's on fire now, but Amadeus is coming up behind, and Friendfish is not out of this.
Amadeus wants to finish Friendship up, and it looks like they're going to be able to do it.
And if they can't, Broken Submarine just might be able to. But Friendfish might actually get some shots off on the Amadeus here, but no.
No.
Mortar shots finally getting through.
Finally, yeah. You could have coughed on that hole after the hole went, and it would have went.
It may have been just a Gatling kill. Close call there. Friendfish doing its best to survive. You know, helped a little bit by a bounce by the Broken Submarine.
Yeah, he didn't see the spawn for the Broken Submarine, and that hurt him. But now,
but actually they're coming in. Oh, this is really good for Friendfish. They can actually start shooting at Amadeus right now. But Broken Submarine coming right on him. Broken Submarine and Amadeus collide.
Getting in the way of his Gatling as well. Oh, Friendship, where are you going?
Where is the Friendfish? What is the Friendfish doing? They could have just stuck on the Amadeus the entire time. I guess they wanted to lose the arc from the Broken Submarine.
He would definitely recognize he was the one getting focused, and Broken Submarine did turn his ship to look at him as opposed to focusing Dictatorship, so maybe he was just trying to keep the focus on him.
Yep, looks like Friendfish
coming to help with the Amadeus.
Oh, but it bounces on the Broken Submarine. Amadeus does go down in the meantime, but now Friendfish is getting caught in the side. Mortars will come raining on in. And how did he survive that? How did they're supposed to die to that? What are they using as ammo in that?
Goldfish has a lot more perma than you think.
Oh, God, usually
it is very forgiving.
I mean, maybe they just didn't have grease loaded in it. That might be the case. Because those shots seemed they were coming really slowly, so I'm guessing that may be the case. I really thought Friendfish was going to die there.
Yeah, well, now it's 3-3 with the perma advantage towards Sky
Bible. Yep. And so we've had a dirty game here so far. As these two
definitely
teams
been
right at it.
Everything I was hoping for. And it looks like we ain't gonna get any respite here as Amadeus comes charging in, Broken Submarine behind, and Friendship.
And the balloon of the Amadeus is already down. Friendfish.
Yeah, Amadeus is in a bad way. Broken Submarine, however, is still going to continue to charge, and I'm
Yeah.
not sure
The
that's going to...
dictatorship has caught wind of this though and is trying to stop it.
Yeah, he
Amadeus
is going to
thankfully
stop
managed
it.
to.
There he goes, and that Hades fire, you're close now.
Yeah. Oh, that
All
armor is
that
down
fire,
and will
all
go
that
down.
fire, Broken Submarine.
Oh, I
Did
think
he
the
hit a
friend fish.
building?
Yeah, the
No.
friend fish finished that off. Friend
Okay.
fish finished it off with a carronade shot, and
All right,
oh
and
my.
it's 4-3 now with
And
advantage.
Amadeus is sitting right here, just a
Yeah,
juicy target.
and this is not their spawn either, is it?
No, this is more towards blue spawn. Yeah, red
Yeah.
is kind of on the other. Yeah, they're on the other side. So Amadeus has got to do some tricksy maneuvering.
Oh, friendship or friend
Friend
fish.
fish coming on fourth. You wanting to carry
It-
it down? Amadeus has actually stopped,
what he
like
wants-
really moving, and has gotten. Now Amadeus starts to throw on the engines once more, but that balloon is down.
Broken
and-
Submarine's gonna come in here though. Friend fish has to be really careful. Here it comes.
Yeah, and he's getting the
Oh,
friend fish
Hey,
into
shit,
arcs.
This is the problem with goldfish and a junker.
And is friend fish
More on
gonna
that
smack
later.
into the building
Friendship
right
is-
behind him here?
yes.
No, it's just gonna get around it. Nice maneuvering. Oh, but he
no,
does!
he's
He
not.
does hit it!
He's
He
gonna
does
the
hit
web.
it! But he does get his armor back up.
Yeah, there's like 5 people on
Armor
that.
down once more, and there he goes down
and
once
this
again.
is
But can
Dictatorship.
Dictatorship finish off Broken Submarine here? Will he get taken down by the
gonna
Amadeus
double
and
get-
Broken Submarine?
Oh,
Broken
oh.
Submarine armor is down.
Fire!
Come on, mortars! Go mortars! Oh, rammed by the Broken Submarine, and anything! Dictatorship, anything will finish him off. And there goes the armor. There goes the mortar, and Ryder team finishes him off.
Oh, he rammed with no hull armor.
Oh man, desperate ram there to try to get the dictatorship's arcs off. It's almost did it, but just not quite enough in the end. And Ryders managed to finish this dirty game off, and they will take a 2-0 victory and claim this Sunday community skirmish for themselves. So
Get
great
your
job
No
by
Match
Ryders.
3 t-shirts on, because we ain't having one.
All right, guys. So that was a very entertaining set of
Yeah.
matches today. Quite a long set of matches, but many great moments. So
How did I
thanks
let you talk me into this again?
Hey, listen, I asked and you said sure. That's all I got for you. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining us today.